What's up, everybody? I'm back again this week. So, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but it's time for another movie review.
And just sits on his broke ass. So no, I don't want your number. No, I don't wanna give you mine. And no, I don't wanna meet you nowhere.
Past couple days, Ryan and I have actually sat down and watched the Chucky series. So Child's Play 1, 2, 3, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and then the newest one, Curse of Chucky. Also, that way we can get ready for the newest movie that's going to be released sometime this year, I think in October, which is The Cult of Chucky, and I'm super excited. I love the Chucky movies. This is actually the first time that I've seen all of them completely. I've seen the first and the second one before. I've seen the first one like 3 or 4 times, the second one like twice, only seen parts of the third, and I've seen like bits and pieces of Bride, never saw anything of Seed, never saw anything of The Curse of Chucky. So, it is time for my review. Let's start all the way back with Child's Play. If you don't know what this entire series is about, basically it's this guy who is like a mass murderer.
Notorious mass murderer. Sirius Black.
Not Sirius Black. And he is on the run from the cops, and he goes into this like toy store, and he's dying because he gets shot. This is not spoilers, by the way, because it happens literally right at the very beginning of the movie. And he ends up transferring his soul through some like voodoo magic into a good guy doll, and does things, and no one believes the child when the kid is like saying that it's the doll that's doing everything. And yeah, so he just puts his soul into there before he dies, and then he's now a doll. So yeah, so the first one, all of them are funny just because it is a doll that is killing people, so it's not very believable. So every time you see him run in the background, or you see him like crawling around, I always giggle just because it's like a tiny little feet, just like I just think the whole entire series is funny. It's so dumb, but it's so neat. The first Child's Play was pretty much like, well, not straight up horror, but it was along the horror genre. There weren't any like, it's not a scary movie. It's really not a scary movie. It's laughable, but it's not scary. The second one continued on, I think, a couple years later. And then, yeah, things happen. Again, it's still stuck with pretty much the horror theme. And then the third one happens, and that's based in, even though the movie came out in 1991, I believe, the movie itself in the third one is based in 1998. So the main character who was in the first two got switched out just so that way he could be older looking, instead of only 10. So Child's Play 3 was, again, it's stuck with the horror theme. It's, you know, the campiness of it, the humor, and whatever else. So they did that, and then Bride of Chucky finally came out in '98, and that was set a couple months after the third Child's Play. Bride of Chucky, however, decided to go the step further, I guess, in their minds, and put more comedy. They brought in Jennifer Tilly for that one, and if you don't know who Jennifer Tilly is, I mean, I loved her in this role. She was great as Tiffany. And then in the fifth one, she plays both Tiffany and herself, so it's kind of weird. Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky took a completely different turn than their previous three by basically making it comedy with a bit of horror. Everything about it was just like, why did you do this? Why is he doing that? He would never act this way. Chucky would not do this. Chucky would not do that. Blah, 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 blah. not to say that they're bad. Like they're okay, but they're not the best movies in the series. And then Curse of Chucky came out. Now, again, it's not really any spoilers because it's all over the trailers, all over like merchandise and everything. So with Bride of Chucky and in Seed of Chucky as well, the Chucky doll ends up having all these scars and like stitches and everything, and I didn't know why until I actually watched Bride of Chucky, and then I figured out, oh, okay, that's why he has the stitches everywhere. But then when Curse of Chucky came out, and I saw the trailers for that, I was kind of mad in a way, because I was under the impression that it was a sequel. Not like a reboot or anything. I thought it was a sequel to like Seed of Chucky and everything. And they showed the Chucky doll as being very like pretty. His hair was completely different. He had no scarring or anything, no stitches. So I was a little disappointed with that. And then when I watched the movie, I found out it actually is still a sequel. And yeah, I won't reveal why I know it's a sequel, but it is a sequel. And I was very, very happy about how they went around doing it. I will say Curse of Chucky ended up bringing straight up horror. Like, I found Curse of Chucky scarier than Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, there's still the humor in there because it is a doll running around. But it's a lot darker than the previous films. The only thing now is that I'm concerned for is the cult of Chucky, because, well, I can't really say. But there's reasons when you look at Curse of Chucky and why I became happy with it. There are reasons why I'm now a little uneasy about the cult of Chucky due to the like the trailers look good. I'm still watching it regardless, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it because there's things already that show that it's not really a proper continuation. If you like supernatural dolls and people out for vengeance trying to kill everybody, I do strongly recommend to go and watch the Chucky series because it is so it is a very good series. It's a very good series. That's yeah. What are you looking at, cat? There's nothing. Ridiculous animal. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed my new introduction because I thought I'd give my video some pizzazz. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you check out last week's video and a playlist of all my other movie reviews. And I will see all of you next week. Also, subscribe to Super Frown. Bye guys.